Alrighty, guys, as I fly off of the screen there. Alright, so we're going to have a little bit of a best of 7 here, guys, between two players from Vivid Gaming. It will be spawning in the 12 o'clock position of Heavy Rain, the first map chosen through the vetoes. It is going to be the Teal Protoss, DefconSix. And his opponent in the bottom right, the Red Terran, usually a Zerg player deciding to play a little bit more Terran. It's Masterxexe. Alright, well, I'll be calling him Master just for short. But Master here doing a wall off, something you don't always have to do in the PvT matchup. I personally, whenever I play Terran in the PvT matchup, I don't wall off. I don't like to wall off. I don't wall off if I'm Protoss in this matchup. I don't wall off in PvP. I don't wall off in TvT. It's just kind of how it goes. But obviously against Zerg, you kind of gotta wall off. But we're not having a Zerg in this matchup today. This map of Heavy Rain has a lot of different options for a Protoss player. You have blink, one base blink play, four gate blink is very, very, very strong on this map. With this opener, though, from the Terran, it looks like it's going to be a Reaper play, and that means that Master is going to try and get all the information he can about Defcon's base. At this point in the game, we see the probe moving across the field, trying to get some information here. Master left enough spot to put the add-on there, and yeah, it's definitely going to be a Reaper play here, doing some damage to that SCV. Will not get it, though. The two SCVs will drive that probe away, but the probe, a little bit of a win there. Got a little bit of a win, able to, as I have people messaging me, but a little bit of a win there, able to stop a little bit of mining time and move on from there. And yeah, we see the Reaper going into double racks. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a command center follow this up, as that's kind of your standard play. If you're gonna go double racks expand, it means you want to play a little bit more aggressive. We might see him double up on Reapers here, just to, and no, he's gonna go straight for the tech lab here. So it looks like he's gonna be wanting to get kind of stim timing going. We should see a command center follow this up, while over at Defcon's base we see the Twilight Council going down. It looks to be a blink play, but look at this. Look at all this room for blinking. You got blinking over here. You can't blink here, but look, you got blinking here, you can blink here, you can blink here, here. Just all kinds of opportunities for blink, and it's going to be 2 racks. 2 racks to defend this. Gonna have stim in time, but is he going to have anything else that he's going to need? He did spot that Twilight Council, though, and that is a big tell. That lets him know, okay, stim is on the way. How do I stop this now? The best idea is bunkers. There we go. We see a bunker going up there. We should see a bunker here, a little bit of a bunker here, and then a bunker at the front. Need that factory down because he's going to have to get that fast kind of medevac play coming, while we see the Mothership Core and the Stalker already making their way across the field here. Additional gateways being added on. We should see a 3rd gateway. No, he's going to go 3-gate blink here, it looks to be, instead of 4-gate blink. I would have thought it would have been 4-gate blink, as 4-gate blink is a little bit of a stronger play than the 3-gate blink. But nope, gonna be going for the 4-gate blink here. We should see that starport start as soon as that is finished. And yeah, he's gonna see 3 Marines over here, and that is gonna prompt him, okay, I'm in an alright position here. My opponent doesn't have a whole lot, but there's no probe. Actually, there is a probe. The scouting probe. Sneaky sucker over here. Warp gate finishing up in about 10 seconds. And with this, we're going to have 3 gateways production. Not going to be able to instantly hit across the field, though, because of the lack of that pylon going down at the right time. There's the 4th gate. A little bit late on that 4th gate. Does have the Stalker back at home, though. Needs to bring that across the field. And this is an alright position for Master. He's got to play smart, though, in this. He's going to get a tank out, but a tank is not the best unit when your opponent goes heavy blink. You can blink on top of the tank, isolate the tank, and now the tank's dead. The problem with these bunker placements is it's very spread out. It's going to be difficult to defend one position against this blink attack, which blink is finished. Good thing for Master, though, he has 10 Marines, 1 Marauder, 1 Tank against 5 Stalkers. Now we're going to see additional Stalkers be warped in here, and this is when it's going to get scary. This is when the constant aggression is going to come down, and this is the problem with walling off. These are free supply depots, pretty much. And there you go, boom. Now he's supply blocked, and that's an unfortunate supply block. Here comes another one. Bam! Now you're supply blocked even further. That's a really deep supply block to try and get out of there. And what are you actually supposed to do here? We see a huge blink up here. Does kill the SCV, making that command center. And now he's just going to fight this. The army of Masters is way too small to actually fight this this Stalker force. Now he can continue to warp in Stalkers, continue to do damage here. And this is where this map kind of thrives for a Protoss player, is in the blink play. And again, another supply depot goes down. This is actually the only other supply depot besides this one actually on the field here. There goes another command center being delayed here. SCV's trying to get into position, but he's just going to blink. A bit of an awkward blink there. He's going to lose 2 Stalkers. Bit unfortunate. Down to only... He's got 7, though. He's got 4 in the front, which are taking heavy shell shots from the siege tank. But overall, he'll be in an alright position. More warping in could happen here. Instead, it looks like, he's just going to go for a second base here. Is ahead in the resources lost. We look at the units lost: 4 Stalkers, for 1 Reaper, 1 Marauder, and 3 Marines, and 3 SCVs. On resources, on paper, it looks okay, but is the situation really that great? He did actually delay a lot of that production here, and that's a bit of an awkward blink there, but did the job. And he's just going to continue the aggression here. We see the Templar Archives actually being added on here, so we could see like a Zealot Archon with blink type of play here. There's 2 tanks out, and he's going to try and push out here. I don't agree with this move by Master, though. He's leaving himself pretty vulnerable. If the blink micro is well, he'll be able to get out of here. A blink forward, though, not the right move. And all of those Stalkers and the Mothership Core get chewed up. Bad move there for DefconSix, and now he's in an awkward position. He doesn't have a lot back at home. He doesn't have a Mothership Core. He's gonna maybe have an Immortal when this comes across the field, but look at all the bio in this composition. And behind this, he's getting a command center. He's getting the engineering bay +1 and adding on more racks. And it looks like Master's actually just going to go on home. I think he could have pushed this. He might have had to micro a little bit in this kind of engagement, but he definitely could have pushed that. There's no Storm on the field, so there is 1 High Templar. Actually, there's going to be a 2nd High Templar, so that'll be an Archon right there. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like his army is strong enough here to do a little bit of damage. Now, I would have to take that back. I feel like he's waited a little bit too long. The Bioforce, especially with not the Bioforce, but the Protoss Force, especially with the Archon, is going to be pretty strong. And here comes Master. He's going to start focusing down this Nexus. Wants to do some damage there. Decent force field there, though, but it brings a lot of those Zealots into firing range there of these 2 tanks. The siege tank going to move forward a bit. Siege up in a bit of a forward position, protected by this other tank, and he's going to move forward. Oh, the Zealot's taking a lot of fire there. Oh, doing a bit of kiting, doing some damage, trying to focus down this Nexus. If he continues the way he is, though, he is going to actually get this Nexus. It's a really nice move so far by Master, and some force fields there, but they don't do a whole lot. Photon Overcharge is used, will clean this up, but that definitely brought back Master into this game a little bit more. as before he was definitely not in a fabulous position. Down about 1,000 resources now, only down 500. Nearly takes out a Nexus, which really he could drop that again, and then bam, that Nexus will be gone. And it's all up to the production skills of our Terran player here, who is going to be on 5 racks production. And that, oh god, I got thrown across the room there. Actually, 6 racks production soon, and now has an expansion. He needs to get his SCV count up very badly right now. He is like he's half of the SCV, or half of the workers to his opponent right now, who is in a decent position, adding on a Dark Shrine and Double Forge now to really ramp up those upgrades to give him kind of a bit more of an edge as a bunker is put down at the front. But is there enough for Master here? The counterattack looks pretty strong for our Protoss player. 23 to 49 in the army supply. He's transferring a lot of SC. Actually, he's just bringing the SCVs with the army here. We got a mini train to fight this. That Archon has got a tank for this. Decent force fields there. Actually, you know, make a nice little choke right there for the army to move through. And more SCVs go down, pulling the mules and all of the SCVs to fight this. Those are 3, about halfway done mules. These 2 Immortals, though, do a heck of a lot. They pack a big punch here, especially with this army here. GG's called in DefconSix. We'll take game number 1. Alright, so we will be back soon with game number 2.